Do you want a tactic that passes your opponents off the pitch, gives you great possession, scores unbelievably good-looking goals, wins trophies, and makes your save one of the most successful saves that you've ever done? Then look no further than this video. This tiki-taka ball will pass, and make your opponents quit. Let's go. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you love tactics videos. Now let's get into it. Firstly, I tested this with an elite side, and the elite side that I like to use is FC Bayern Munich. Being a bit of a Bayern Munich lover myself since a kid, I always use them. Cry about it, they are an elite side. Maybe not so much in recent years, but in terms of their division, they're a very good side to use for testing tactics in the initial first testing phase. Now, we won pretty much every game this season, only drawing 6, losing 1. Big 61 plus goal difference and 87 points in the Bundesliga. Not bad for a team that finished third in real life at time of recording this video. In terms of the squad and how they performed, we got a lot of goals out of people. We got 19 out of Sane, 13 out of Coman. So many. Musiala, Tel, Kim Min Jae, Joshua, Kimmich. Harry Kane did get a big injury in this test, so that was a little bit disappointing. He would have got more goals than 12, but he's been out for half the season with cruciate knee ligament damage, which is, it's a shame, but it does happen. I mean, the squad's done well. It's a very possession-hungry tactic. You'll see the tactic, but I did test it out with 2 other sides just to see if it could perform well elsewhere. I hopped over the border into the Czech Republic and tested it out with Slavia Prague, one of my favourite teams in the Czech Republic. Won the league there, won everything there. And I want to give you guys a bit of a flavour for how this tactic plays out. I also tested it out in another league as well, which I will show you after we see a couple of goals. You can see the way the team plays, the type of goals you can score. I think that's the thing that everybody absolutely loves about these tactics videos. It's more about the style of play. Here are the type of goals, and I'm using a typical example from the Czech Republic here, and it is a Slavia Prague one. As you can see, Wallem there plays a nice little ball into Sifril, and there's a nice little tap in from Zaferis in the middle of the pitch there. That was a very direct one, and as you can see, again, we're utilising the space out on the wings that this tactic creates, passing it back into our left back and passing it around the box until we find the right opening to just tuck it back into the back of the net. And all of these goals are very similar to this. Obviously, this penalty was won by in a great build-up. It's a decent penalty, but, penalty is a penalty. And then a banging free kick as well, because the set pieces on this are absolutely insane. We rolled over into the Slovak border with Slovan Bratislava to test it out with them. We did well. We won the domestic double, did okay in Europe as well. It's not a league you see tiki-taka football played, and I just wanted to see if it would work. It won trophies. Are there other better tactics for the Slovakian league? Probably most likely, but I wanted to see if tiki-taka ball could work in Slovakia. And it did, to be fair. It won the league, it won the cup. What more do you want, in my opinion? The tactic is a very simple one. I've tried to replicate some of what Barcelona used to do back in the day here, and it's a sweeper keeper on support, 2 wing-backs on support. Now, you're probably thinking, why am I playing inverted fullbacks here? I don't want to play inverted fullbacks, because what would happen is the inverted fullbacks, they go into the space here, and essentially you're creating a mad block in the middle of the park. We've got an anchor sitting there already, 2 ball-playing centre-backs on defend as well. So they're sitting back already. You'll just become a very defensive, passive side and create your own overloads in the midfield, which won't really lead to very much. We've got an advanced playmaker on attack that will move into this space, box to box, moving up and down. So I don't feel like we need that. I feel like I wanted wing-backs to get forward, get some crosses in, get playing balls with the middle of the park and the wingers as well. They're both on dribble more and tackle harder. 2 ball-playing centre-backs on dribble more and tackle harder. The anchor is on tackle harder. There's an advanced playmaker that roams, that can pick up the ball anywhere. Pass, move, pass, move. A little bit like a very much a young Ricky Pooch, in my opinion. That's the kind of role I was looking for with this tactic. Tackle harder, take fewer risks on the box-to-box. I just want him to get forward, get back, win the ball, pass it, that sort of stuff. Just move the ball on, recycle it. We don't want him to do much else. 2 inside forwards on tackle harder to come inside. And then you've got the advanced forward on tackle harder just to be in the box for those positions. It is a positive tactic. I like to play positive. I'm a positive person. I like to play that type of ball. Fairly wide tactic, play out of defence, short passing, low tempo, no time wasting, work the ball into the box with low crossing, play for set plays because set plays are overpowered on this, especially near post corners, for instance, dribble less as well. In transition, you've got counter press, distribute quickly, and distribute out to the centre backs. These are the standard instructions, if I'm honest. These ones, I mean, you could add take short kicks in as well if you wanted to make it a little bit more pass tiki-taka. And in fact, that's probably what we should be doing. And out of possession, it is a mid block with a much higher defensive line. So what we're going to do is recycle the ball here, move it forward and keep it going and create blocks in the middle of the park. It is trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in and step up more. Now this tactic won a lot of things. It is version 1, so be kind to it in the comments. If you've got a particular manager that loves Tiki Taka or you love Tiki Taka, go and give it a try. It's a nice, beautiful way to play Football Manager. It might not be the absolute meta compared to a Gengan press tactic, but this tactic will score beautiful goals and win you trophies. That's what we play Football Manager for.